options. This is Turnbound. This is a demo that I had downloaded from last NextFest. However, the license was revoked before I could attempt to stream it. It looks cool. I like the vibe. We're going to check it out. But yeah, I plan to take 2 days off for a medical thing, and then that medical thing got rescheduled, so now I'm just like, well, I've already spent my hours, so fuck it. We're gonna do demos for days. Demo days. But here we go. Welcome, my furthest friend. No need to be shy, I can already tell you. Sense the rewards that await. Every wish you desire can come true if you win this game. A game so easy that even a cat can play it. You select tiles and place them on a board, and the board does the rest. Okay, if it's that simple. But first, you must embody a hero before you go into battle. My whiskers tell me your soul is fierce and strong. I have the perfect hero for you to start with. Sun Wukong, the Monkey King. A legendary immortal, overwhelms foes with relentless attacks and clever trickery. Uses accessories to sustain momentum and chain strikes. Let's see what our other options are. Okay, it is just Alice. Good, good. We're mixing. So easy, a caveman could do it. Hey, Valkian, how's it going? Merry NextFest. It's basically a fucking holiday at this point. We're checking out demos. This is Turnbound. This is one I've tried to feature on Demonstrables before, but it got pulled before I could. And then Robin Hood. So we're literary figures that may or may not be of the mythic, spiritual, or colloquial variety. Seems to be the vibe. I will choose the demo's recommendation. Alright, I was helping a friend with their stream since it's their first one last night and didn't go too well due to tech issues. That's how that goes. we all learn with time. Hey, Adam. Yay, super early. I am also happy you're super early. We're checking out Turnbound today. Putting tiles on a board. Already playing a handful of demos already. I'm not done yet. So here's the fun bit about this NextFest is that I have tried scrolling down the list, the full NextFest list, and Steam has disagreed with my ability to do that, and reset the list several times and/or crashed. So I have an alternate tab with 60 demos that I'm considering. Not all of these have met the quality of, not that I usually do that, but I haven't inspected to see if, like, oh, hey, is there more to this on any of those? Because I'm not downloading 60 more demos on top of the 30 that currently exist on my hard drive. That being said, let's get started here. NextFest, it's a living. Except it isn't, because it doesn't pay anything. Everything starts with the shop phase, where you can buy tiles to have on your board. Purchase a tile by dragging and dropping it over the board or into the storage area. You can rotate tiles with directional arrows, the mouse wheel, up, down, or mouse click right. Be lurking, just be lurking like a pirate. Just make sure to check in every now and again, Eric. Just remind Twitch you're here. Okay, let's see. So we have a Huiapon. The Immortality Peach. Battle start. Effect is triggered at the beginning and phase destroyed. Effect is triggered when the tile health reaches 0. When an adjacent tile is destroyed, give the adjacent attack tiles 2 power. Seems like that is the way to go. A damn fine cryptid versus Whiskers. The goal of the battle is to destroy the opponent hero tile. The starting player is chosen by a coin flip. To ensure fair gameplay, attack tiles are introduced in sequential order. Suspended attack tiles are clearly marked with a dedicated icon. The tails on the cat tail it's the cat butt. I appreciate this. Okay, so it seems to be an auto battler. There's less interactivity than I might have hoped for. First victory. Achieve 10 victories to win the run. Some tiles apply their effect to tiles adjacent to them or benefit from having tiles around them. Carefully place these to get the most out of them. Tiles can also carry keywords such as !taunt, which forces opponents' attack tiles to hit this item first. You can access a complete description of the keywords on the How to Play screen. Okay, so we have a little bit more going on. What do we have in terms of resources? We have exactly 14 coins. Okay. We're going to expand a smidgen. I'm going to move Sun over here. I'm going to readjust. Now, it looks like we only have a couple... Okay, so our Fury gas vial has taken some damage, but... Adjacent tiles destroyed, give the adjacent attack tiles 2 power. This is a weapon. Hero, accessory, armor, huddle shield. You can expand your board space by hovering over space and buying an extra grid space. At the space, it costs 1 coin to unlock. The Genesis Stone. We have 8 left, so let's see. If adjacent to an attack tile, gain taunt and plus 1 health. I like this one. Let's do that. I think that's good. I think there's a little bit of synergy between these two. I don't know how this works yet. Reapplies overkill damage from an attack to a random adjacent tile. By which I mean... Run 4, 6, and 8. You can go trigger answer. Let's not burn all of our cash. I think that's a good place to start. Fighting pudding. In battle, attack tiles activate from top left to bottom right. Top left, bottom right. Okay. Targets are chosen at random, but the game avoids hitting the same one twice in a row if it can. Tiles with taunt are targeted first, making them the primary targets. I go first. Great. Fantastic even. See, when I saw the turn base, I was I need to start paying attention, because as much as auto battlers are fun and can be great, and this one seems to have a lot going on, I like having more of a hands-on feel, you know? It's the reason why when what was it, fucking Yokai Watch started being a thing in the West as well. In Japan, apparently, it was like a fucking threat to Pokemon's dominance of the space. Over here, it's just like, I played the first 3DS game when it came out, and it's like, oh, I have no control over anything that happens. I'm not the biggest fan of that. You can merge tiles by dragging one identical tile on top of another. That levels up the tile, making it twice as powerful, and in some cases, even unlocking additional effects. Merging 2 level 1 tiles into a level 2 tile costs coins. Merging 2 level 3 tiles to reach the powerful maximum, level 3. In both cases, you will receive a free tile. So, big shield. Big gun. Let's buy some spaces. What can this do? NextFest. When adjacent tile is destroyed, revive it with 10% health. Ooh. That could sync well with the gas vial if it destroys like the Immortality Peach or the Sentinel Amulet. Let's get that. Let's get that going. And oh, did we have a second? We had a second weapon slot. Sure. Let's put you there. And then let's also just do that. Why not? Oh, give adjacent tiles +1 attack. Gosh, we unlocked the wrong thing. Battle start and destroyed. Give adjacent 2 health. Okay, that might be useful to smoosh over here. Let's go. I actually like Yokai Watch despite the battles being automated. Honestly, the only thing I didn't like was the automation in the battles, because I don't think the NPCs, or I don't think the We killed his gun. Right off the bat. Did well. Alright. Oh no! Also, oh no. I guess that just increased attack power. It's only for this battle, so that feels like a bit. We did win, though. So, I did like Yokai Watch's like theming, and I really liked actually just having yokai be your Pokemon stand and your creature to collect. I didn't really have too many problems with the gameplay outside of the fact that the battles didn't have much involvement aside from switching position and kind of like Pokemon rotation battles that were introduced in like Emerald and stuff. Again, even then you had control over how that worked. Wasn't a huge fan of it. I'm like, there's very few auto battlers that have subverted or overcome that particular hitch with me. In round 4, 6, and 8, you'll be able to choose trinkets, which will offer powerful passive effects that will boost your tiles on board or provide additional tiles. Select a trinket to equip it. Kimbo, your weapons gain 25% more power per active identical weapon on the board. Interesting. Stuff Sacrifice. When an armor is destroyed, give +2 power and +2 health to your attack. Yeah, that seems pretty good considering how much we got on the armor set. Jester's Choice. Receive 1 merge joker. Can merge with any tile. I don't know what that means. It sounds interesting. Nope. Unyielding Assault. Give your first attacking tile +5 power and revives once with... Ooh. That could be good. I do like this, though, because it seems like the nature of our armor is to die. Hey, there we go. Okay, well, we have to get the... It's his weapon. At least I think it is. That is Song of Kong's monkey stick, right? Alright, well, now that I burned all of my money on that, Jason attack with ammo attacks, give it +2 ammo. This could be useful. Jason tiles +1 attack power. I need to reform what we're working with here. So if I centralize my hero. Its attacks go into the upper rightmost corner first as priority, right? That's the bit. We can... Yeah, let's just have ourselves a perfect square here. Start battle and destroyed, give attack tiles +2 health. I think just like having this in the upper right corner, because that was attack priority, if I'm remembering correctly. If I centralize all of my weapons around rank power, all of these are buffed. Now he did go from 7 to 3, so I'm wondering what happened there. If adjacent to an attack tile, gain taunt and +1 health. When the adjacent tile is destroyed, give adjacent attack tiles 2 power. Okay, see, this is where it starts to get rough, because there's not really a... Okay, if we do that there, and I put him here, and... If adjacent attack tile gains taunt... Gain taunt and +1 health. However... If adjacent tile gets destroyed, it's not the best. I feel like I'm not getting the most out of this. So we can at least have the Phoenix Pills applied to our hero, our primary armor, and the Immortality Peach, which might let us double up on its effects, which when at the battle start and when it's destroyed, it gives attack tiles 2 health, if I'm reading that correctly. See, there's depth here. There's depth here in the, what is it? Like, seeing these layouts is interesting. So I pulled out my gun. Interesting. Dude, this is a much more one-sided affair here, I think. I like the synchronicity. I like how these things have come to pass in the attaché case layout system that's going on here. Ugh, those offers are not great. You can re-roll the shop and get new offers, but keep in mind, each re-roll comes with a price. Go on, do it. It's that shiny bell at the bottom left. I cannot comprehend how you haven't pressed it yet, or thrown it at the table. You can also reserve a tile in the shop by clicking on the price tag. It will stay in the shop even if you re-roll, and it will be there at the start of the next round. Ooh, cool. Can I reserve this? I could just buy it, too. What is chain attack? Attack tiles are granted and ooh. When adjacent to at least 3 tiles, gain taunt, +1 health per adjacent tile. This isn't even a terrible, like, set. This is solid. When adjacent to at least 3 tiles, gain taunt and +1. I don't know if this works with our current layout is my only problem. I'm gonna upgrade that. And I'm gonna buy this. Weapon limit reached, okay. Hello? I'm gonna sell my I'm gonna unequip my unupgraded gun. I'm gonna sell the Phoenix pills. Put this on the board. We have 8. I'm gonna buy this. And then by next round, if I don't have another golden hooped rod, I'm going to put in the 7-star sword. Effective trigger when tile reaches health 0. Destroyed, give taunt to adjacent accessory with the highest health. It's only adjacent to 1 accessory, but... I don't know if these... if that works out better. Because that would prioritize these two. Our hero's not gaining. I mean, this kind of covers that. I don't know. It's one of those things. Gonna sell this gun, upgrade our immortality peach. Not enough coins? Oh, right, because the upgrade itself costs money. Alright, well, we know what we're doing next time. Damn fine. Cryptid versus Clover. One of my favorite game studios. Woof. Oh wow, they just destroyed my power-up accessory. Got it. Cool. Amazing. Woof. Okay, so I stole 1, but I had half my shit broken. That's, concerning. Okay, maybe the thing that it gave me for free, not exactly the best option. Healing bumps. Whenever your tiles are destroyed, gain adjacent tiles. That would help, considering what just happened. When tiles revive, give it +15. After 6 turns, give 20 power. I have not hit a 6 turn, so we're gonna go with healing bombs. Upgrade that. Okay, I've selected my trigger. Thank you. Pitch Bark Cloak. When an attack tile hits this tile, apply spillover to that attack tile. Reapplies overkill damage from an attack to a random adjacent tile. Okay. I'm not going to sell the rod, but I am going to remove it. I'm going to throw this in there. Adjacent tiles get aura. If adjacent to attack tile, gain taunt and +2 health. I don't know if this is the best idea. That's most of our money. And we'll upgrade our Immortality Peach, which, the on-death stuff seems to be kind of beneficial. Sentinel's Amulet. Oh, this is just another one. Alright, cool. It's giving us random stuff just with the number of interactions we're having. Cloud Walking Boots. Give the first 2 adjacent attack tiles invincible. Can I like highlight everything and then move it back 1? No? No, that'd be too convenient. Got it. Okay. Adjacent tiles get +3 thorns. Can I highlight that? Alright, we're gonna start battle 6. There's probably a bunch of accessories that are good. I like thorns because if I'm gonna attack that much, it must hurt. Oh, okay, cool. Impossible to win. Got it. There's one thing I need to teach you myself. Cool. Well, our sword had 35 health from whatever combination of things just happened, but I died, so that's fun. You have lost this battle. With it, you have lost 1 echo, but no worries. You start with 5 echoes. Only when all 5 are lost is the run over for you. The run is over for you if you win 10 rounds, or if you have no echoes left. Hide the pop-ups to see the state of the board. When the battle is ended, you can also replay the battle and reopen the battle log. Alright, well, I was somewhat hoping for the ability to just get through there the first time, but alright. It's time to upgrade your hero. Buy the upgrade item, drag it onto the hero. Upgrading boosts your hero's health and power stats and lets you choose a shop ability. Shop abilities can be used during the shop phase and provide bonuses for all for the shop or the battle phase. All shop abilities are restricted to 3 uses per run. Hero tile upgrade. So more health, more damage, +2 per adjacent accessory. Changes how I'm running this significantly. Okay. Oh, I have to select an ability. Out of thin hair. That's a funny bit if you know your song, Wukong. Because receive a copy card that can be used to create a level 1 copy of a tile for your own. Okay, resonance rifle. What? I got 11. I can't buy both of these. So I need to surround him in accessories, if I can. Sentinel's Amulet, I can stack there. Gives the first 2 adjacent attack tiles invincible. Okay, that's good for those. I'm gonna upgrade that. Purple, gold, red cord. Every 3 turns, give adjacent tiles +1 health per adjacent tile. Ammo dispenser is only important for one thing I have at this point. Alright, let's roll with that. This is interesting. One of the last demos I played was Dungeon to Dusk, solid dungeon crawler RPG in the theme of the game Dusk. Ooh. I will have to check that one out. It might even be in the list. Choose a trinket. Double thorns in your tiles. Equip one additional weapon. How many weapons is Sun Wukong limited to? See, these are the things that I would have... Like, remind me a lot of the Doom RPG on the mobile phone, which... Ooh, I never actually played that, but... It sounds interesting. Apply stun to the attacking tile. Okay. See, now with that... I gotta buy some spaces. Don't know if that was better. Snake oil adjacent tile attacks, it applies 3 poison. Okay. So I would like to open up this area. However, I know that that's there. Stun to the attack tile would be good. However, I need to move this around a bit. I need this to be here. I need these to be here-ish. Corrupt Gourd. First adjacent attack tile is destroyed or receive. Oh, well. Put that there. Anyway. Oh, I fucked up. I don't need this. Nor do I need this, because I want this. Adjacent tile attacks applies 3 poison. Okay, so we're applying stun to the thing that hits twice. We're applying poison to the thing that hits twice. We're applying. This has been upgraded. Accessory with highest health. That's gonna go after that. Gun is a gun. Okay. Might be good for round 8. Ooh, demo, fun. Hey, how's it going, Danny? Yeah, we're playing Turnbound, which is an interesting accessory layout, attaché case-esque, like strategy battler, auto battler. I find it interesting. Because I'm only passively aware of how many effects I have running on this same thing. So are you one? Oh, Sun Wukong? Yes. So our heroes available are Sun Wukong, Alice of Alice in Wonderland, and Robin Hood. So we got a real mixed bag here, but it's interesting. I like it. It's cool. All right, this is upgraded once. Okay, I'm gonna buy this, but I do want to get this. I've ruined that as an opportunity, so I am going to upgrade my Corrupted Gourd, and I'm going to buy those 2 spaces in case this pops up again. However, it gave me a power monocle for free. When adjacent tile attacks, it spends its charges. I don't have anything that uses charges, so that's useful. If we get a second one of those, we can, I'm assuming, yeah, it's not gonna. You have to have 2 level 2s to upgrade to a level 3. Fun, all sorts of stories. Yeah, it's an interesting, like, it's an interesting mix. The gameplay is, something. actively even conscious of how many of the combination of passive and active, because there are different effects applied based off of your arrangement. And you go out of your way to attack essentially everything on the board, but at random. And this is where the auto-battler aspect, I think, becomes kind of mandatory, because with all the effects that they have stacking, I feel like intentionally targeting stuff would just be like, oh hey, our entire strategy relies on this thing being active. And then you kill that, and it's like, alright, well there's our whole build. Wukong's got an interesting gameplay dichotomy. He gets more buffs depending on how many accessories he's surrounded by. And there's a lot of accessories in the pool that are like, on accessory death, give yourself this thing. Man. Okay, you finally killed my shield. Which resulted in a whole bunch of other shit happening. Good luck killing this gun, it's got 20 health. We did get absolutely floored one round, and I don't know. This is a cool like mix, because I'm very on the fence about auto battlers in general. Oh, you get one savior from death. All right, I see it. I see your shenanigans. Your final hero upgrade is available. This time you're able to choose out of 3 mighty battle abilities for your hero. The abilities need to be charged up during the battle. You can view your hero's ability at the top of the board. You have to... Okay, so there's progression that needs to happen before we see his best ultimate. Like a dragon, hey. When the Monkey King has destroyed 3 tiles, he transforms into a dragon, dealing 1 damage to all tiles. The dragon also deals 20 damage to its target and 7 damage to all adjacent. Yeah, I'll take that as an ultimate. That sounds like a pretty good ultimate. I mean, you know? I'm gonna sell this power monocle. The game gave me a haunted harpoon. No ammo gain plus 2 ammo, deal 1 damage to all opponents on tactiles, etc. However, I could also upgrade my cloud walking boots. Which I don't know if that actually did anything. Gonna be real. Nah, let's do it. Hey, freebie. Confusing talisman. When confusion is applied to any tile, give adjacent attack tiles plus 3 power. I have nowhere to put this where it would be effective. I'm just gonna stick this gun here and hope for the best. Over here. Over here. Is that better over here, actually? Because this applies stun. We'll figure it out. I think maybe that the amount of money... So there's the Alice design, which is what caught my eye on the original demo page. See, like, there's so much happening right now that I'm not even... It's cool. I like it. They killed my gun. Oh, no. Nice. Cool. Got it. Interesting. It's a choice. The explosive aspect is what fucked me up in that one round before, but we've got a lot of health upgrades going on. Alright. Yeah, but just because I get the 2 attacks, let's break even more accessories. Why don't we? I feel like the amount of money we're getting per round could be better. Wasn't that fast? Now you're only 1 battle away from winning the run. upgrade 7-star sword to level 2, so I can upgrade these two level 7-star 2s to level 3, which I believe is the level cap for an ability. They used all of our money. Fuck. Harbinger's Toy. Give taunt to adjacent tiles with destroyed effects. When an adjacent tile is destroyed, gain taunt and +2 health. Emperor's Scroll. When attacking adjacent attack tiles destroy a tile, give hero tile +4. Ooh, if I do this, okay. Stick with me here. I'm giving this up. I mean, it was really only. It wasn't actually benefiting anything. That was dumb. This can go here. I don't know where to place this now. This benefits no one and nothing. I can move it here. Yeah, and then that's all our money. Alright, let's hope I didn't just break my system. Whatever it is. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Which it almost makes me glad that the auto battle system takes care of all of it, but fuck, man. There is like a real satisfaction in creating this kind of synchronicity effect of your own volition, but there is quite a bit happening with this. Son of a bitch. Yeah, that's right. Oh, he's got one that has the double strike benefit as well. Does he have an ability that gives all of his attacks double strike? And then we just decided to kill the zero, but he has a resonant thing. A lot of Death Guard stuff on this build. I wish I knew what any of the things that were doing that were. My answer to that is, and then I pull out my gun. Congratulations on completing your first run. From now on, your opponents will be other traveling souls. And this is not the only good news. You've also gathered enough essence to advance to the next chamber. Tutorial. Chamber 1, the Abyss. End of run. Reward is Heroes Alice. The board is very persuasive. Gain 1,000 health, win 1 run. Win 5 battles. This is interesting. Let's This demo is limited to the number of runs per hero. Any progress made will carry over to the full game. Okay. Interesting. That is per hero. Let's try. Let's give 1 per. Let's give Alice a shot. Let's see what her accessory attack schema is. This cat is that thing from Madoka Magica. I'm just right there already. I understand that is the case. Okay, it might not be super great, but I kind of want to just buy these 2. Like doot and doot. And now I don't have enough money to do anything. The Hush Brush. When damaging a tile, gain +1 charge. Charge tiles trigger a special effect when they have reached their maximum capacity. What is your charge effect? Sleep? Next attack applies sleep too. Okay, I would have wanted to buy that if I had been patient enough to read all these things ahead of time. Let's see how our Mistress of Wonderland handles herself against the Monkey King. It appears poorly. It appears poorly is the answer to that particular issue. I chose incorrectly. Gotcha. Amazing. Well, they give you 4 fuck-ups, essentially. Now I have that, so I'm going to do that. We're going to activate some passives, hey. Magic's destroyed, received 2. Okay, let's just put that on the board so that it can get attacked. Healing Draught. When a damaged tile is, when an adjacent tile is damaged, give it +4 health. Seems like a good place to put that would be right there. I don't have anything with ammo, but it's good to have that. I have 2 coins for next round. So in a run with 10 possible battles, having the ability to fuck up 4 times is generous, unless it's not. Okay. See, it looks like this problem has been reciprocated. The build of 2 twin daggers is not particularly great for allies, it seems. Interesting. Ooh, here without... Well, that was in the shop? I could just do that? Alright. White rabbit. Receive a white rabbit tile. If it survives battle, it will grant another white rabbit tile. Oh! Actually, that's cool. Let's have you chill out over there, dude. I like this thing. I want it. However, I do also want this. I'm gonna sell this. I'm gonna get both of these. Now, the issue is, I don't have enough space to put any of the things I just bought. Is my trauma, is my... Let me move that over at least. Charge, full charges. I can put this here and at least gain the benefit to my primary attack. We can make room for the Hush Brush later. A lot of fights against the Monkey King, I'm saying. Okay, yeah, just directly attack the hero, that's fine. Why? Why attack the thing that just is gonna give me money? Please, please don't, you asshole. Alright. So, crazy, I put the thing that needs to survive to give me money next to the thing that needs to die to give me money, and guess which one I went for? Totally random, 100% random. Couldn't tell you. Still won, so that's good. Your weapon's getting 25% more power per active identical weapon on the board. Would have been great from the start, but I don't have that now. You only live twice. Revive the first destroyed accessory with full health. Seems useful. Merging no longer costs coins seems pretty good. Anytime a tile uses its charged effect, give it +5 health. I'm gonna take that. That seems pretty good. That seems like default pretty good. Hog of Holding. For every 2 coins you have in the bank, give adjacent attack tiles +1 power. That's wild. So I can just buy these 2 things? That's armor. I need to make space for that. I also was just given that. Freebie. That's interesting. Might need to have that chill there. I need that armor. Need that armor. However... Yeah, just protecting my hero seems like the best option. This is cool to have for later. It's not worth it. Gonna buy that. So that when we use the Wrath Rose, we can actually use it. It'll be good. Alright, let's see how far we can get with a single weapon on top of our hero. Oh, her build's all good. What the fuck? Armor instantly destroyed. Great. Fantastic, even. Okay. Kill the weapon before it could engage. Shit. Alright, also good. We avoid sleep. However, I was instantly killed. Also, ads might start in 18 seconds, unless OBS is lying to me. We're just going to continue with that second loss. It seems Alice's builds are pretty temperamental. Unlock. Select a reward. You've survived 4 rounds. The board use it wisely. Drag a hero tile to receive one. Drag on hero to receive one echo. Oh, that's like a freebie. I would rather take this though. Alright. So we've got some building to do. However, I'm ignoring all of it to fully upgrade that. Hello? That's a level 2. Is that a level 1? Did I only have the level 1 thing? Okay, I'm gonna quit the level 2 one. Let's have that be the priority. Shit. Shit and balls. Fuck. Alright. Adjacent charge tile is damage, receive +3. Put that there. Put you here. Oh, this would be really good right there. What about you? Mirage Protector, gain at least 3 tiles, +1 health per adjacent tile. This would be good, but I need money. I need to make room for my build to exist. We're putting you here. Putting you there. Unless it would be better to have the Rathros here, which I think it might be. What if I put you there and then I put the second brush there, and just for it to be a thing? All right, this is the most haphazard. That didn't seem randomized. That seems like, was it? It had taunt? It had taunt. That's what happened. Alright, my armor's gone. My healing item's been used. That one thing that needed charges to attack, attacked and died before, but died before it could attack. However, you destroyed my other sleep brush. That's horribly offensive. I can't believe you've done this. You made my only other weapon sleep. However, I just had one big massive attack against directly the hero. It's fine, it's fine. Don't worry about it. It's all good. This is a rougher deck to work with. Your poison items deal +3 poison damage. Uprising. Every 2 tiles that are destroyed on your board give you +1 power and +3 health to your attack. That seems like the way to go. Your core weapons gain +1 power per core tile on your board. Triggering or Divine Empowerment. When one of your tiles attacks, give +1 power to all of your attack tiles. That seems pretty good. Pretty good. Receive another White Rabbit tile. Next 1 per battle. If this guy breaks, that's it for him. So okay, I have to select. I'm gonna confirm Uprising. Strange egg. I've been called that. And min-maxing is free. There you go. I've been given a free upgrade there. I'm given a free upgrade there. And I think fusion is the thing that is helping me out the most here. Board cell locked. What? It's level 2? It is level 2. I did prioritize that. Recurring Shiv, once per battle, revive with 3 health. Yeah, I might have fucked up some other plans, but that's a good one. I like that. Okay. Okay. This is a horrendous setup. This doesn't... I don't think this works. Also, I need to move it over here so I can put that here. There's too much braking for me not to place that where it's affecting everything. Okay. Okay. Alright. Yep, that's gotta be it, because I gotta level up that armor. Yeah, you see how I need to upgrade that armor when I can. That'd be great. Why are we prioritizing this? It has taunt active? It has taunt active. Great. Cool. That has 31 health. We're fucked regardless of what we do. Yeah, there's such a okay, if it's sleeping, is its taunt non-active? Because that might be what saves us. He just got +5 damage to everything. It just destroyed the only thing giving me any kind of damage upgrade. Well, now it's dead, but now he still has all of his weapons. Alright, our hero has 1 health. Has 1 health. We're still prioritizing weapons. Literally my only weapon is dead. He just killed my upgraded white rabbit. Yeah, I lost that by a country mile. So, Alice's run is completely determined by her starting. Oh, this is good. I'm gonna get this. However, I'm also gonna get this. So that I can do that. Ooh, Shiv for free. When adjacent tiles have give it sleep to and restore it to full health, that seems a little dangerous. Where's that going? Eat me cake. When adjacent attack tiles damage, give it invisible +3 power. Oh, that's really good. Let's... Alright. That gives me a little bit to work with. This thing never gets killed. I don't know if it did that last run. Wow, that was a low-flying plane. We're gonna put all of our cards on that, I guess. I don't know. Fuck, man. Like, this seems like a good thing to upgrade for, but I'm so dead on cash that it might be worth it just to throw it away and open up a spot for things that I have. I have no... that was a hero upgrade that we just passed for 5 gold, by the way. I completely ignored. Alright. I don't know how this is gonna go. He is a massively... like, that's a level 3, right? Yeah. Alright, my best armor's gone by turn 1. Or turn 4, I guess, but still. Okay, well that worked out, at least with the value of that attack. Fucking what? Hello? Alright, you know what? I'm claiming a rematch on that one. That was bullshit. Are these just happening online? That doesn't seem like an NPC name. I think this might be the case. It is an interesting dichotomy to have an asynchronous. Why did you choose to attack? Why swap those two? So that's the problem with auto battlers, is that like that was poor like decision making. You attacked. Oh, bastard! It's confused. Oh right, it has that free revive, that's why I got that thing. No, damn it. No again, damn it again. That bomb's gonna kill me. However, oh, well, I guess this time it worked out. This is my problem with auto battlers. So on round 7 we have 4 wins. Isn't that lovely? Each time a sleep is applied to a tier, activate all +3, additional weapon, battle effects start additional time. Thorns, doubles thorns. I don't have anything with thorns, so slumber party it is. Oh, that's a 2 and a 1. Okay. Can I double up on the number of white rabbits I get if I'm not gonna think about that. We're gonna free up the board a smidge. Okay. Oop. Oh, I still have to select a trinket. What am I doing? Did I not? Is that not a trinket? I did. I did, and the game lied to me. This is all interesting. Yeah, character upgrade, why not? Don't mind if I do. When a consumables have triggered 5 times, allies apply sleep to 1 random tile on your board and 3 on your opponent's board. So it looks like sleep really is like the canon build. I'm gonna put this here. And more importantly, I think that might have been a mistake, but okay, alright. So if we do this, I'll put this here. What's this guy's deal? Sleep effects applied, double. Okay. It looks like these two should be adjacent, is what I'm saying. Or this is an accessory. This doesn't have to be adjacent to fucking anything. God damn it. What is charges? That is charges. Fuck. Alright. Put that there, and we'll put this here, and we'll put that. That doesn't make sense to move. Put you here, and I can put you here, because you're not doing anything, but this +1 health per adjacent tile seems like it's a good effect if that works the way I think it does. Shit. Alice has a whole mechanic built around generating money that the game won't let me engage with. Also, I've been losing these coin flips like a motherfucker. Hello? Why did that destroy that? Oh, there's spillover. Shit. Well, this isn't very good at all. Bastard. Alright, well, we at least got the big weapon down. Ow. What is happening? What happened there? Why does that have 49 health now? Oh, he has his dragon ultimate. Alright, well, shit. Are all my consumables dead? I think they might be. This should be over here. That was a bit on my end. Still not sure if a pirate game is fun or not. Oh, you were doing it's the Vampire Survivors sequel, right? Be lurking like a pirate. Or wait, no, are you playing the Yakuza like a pirate game? Did I just win? No, I just lost because the game decided I was going to not win. Cool. And then I won anyway. Hey, there we go. Windrose. Oh. Interesting. A gunblade seems like a good thing to have right now. Those two are level 2. This is already a level 3. That's silly for you to give me that, of all things. Alice Doll. When the adjacent tile is destroyed, give hero tile +4 health and +4 power. Shit. I could put that in the middle of something with a bunch of stuff that breaks. This having really poor health and spillover has fucked me over. I'm selling that. I don't know if that was a bad move. I don't really care if it was a bad move. I need more weapons. I desperately need more weapons. I'm gonna move this over here. It's just gonna benefit recurring Shiv, but giving it invincible and more attack for the thing that is most likely to die seems like the best option. Restocking the offers. Shield generator. When adjacent tile loses shield, give it shield and +2 health, but I don't have anything that has shield. Weapon limit reached. Okay. Alright, so that's where that weapon upgrade thing would have been a good idea. Got it. Daydream Pinafore. Damage gain +1 charge. When damaged, apply 3 sleep to the attacking that seems pretty fucking good. What about you? You are also level 3, so this is pointless. I can't really do more weapons, so I gotta upgrade what I have. And or get armor. Or accessory upgrades. It gave me another one for free. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Snag attack. When attack tile is damaged, gain +1 chain attack and health. Ooh. Schmanciful. I like it. Alright. We need to put this here. When adjacent attack spends its charges, give your attack tile. Fuck. Alright. That needs to go there. I'm gonna put this here. Put that there. This doesn't have any benefit going on, so we're gonna move this down. I'm gonna move through. This is still surrounded by 3, but I want it surrounded by more. I want it surrounded by more. This will benefit that. That's less protection for Alice, but if I do that, I don't have 3 things surrounding it, but I do have this, which will literally only benefit that weapon. I have no better option, though. This is a weapon, right? No, it's an accessory. It's not a weapon. Not a weapon. Interesting. Okay, that's rank 2, that's rank 1. That's not helping anybody. could put that there, and then I could put this here, just so that I have it, and then this thing has the maximum possible assistance it could provide. Okay, we might have something of a build going. On round 9. It's mostly come down to how grindy the resource management is for the flagship. Okay, yeah, no, that is an issue for those guys. Alright, I'll start now with a little more, we got a little more passive stuff going on here. So I guess the effect doesn't go through if the charge isn't consumed. Oh, my ult activated. Cool. What is the shine that they have? Enchanted Bouquet, Starred Bell, give exchanges and centuries taunt and +1 health. That seems good. Tiles +2 power per consumable on your board. So Alice's whole deal is built around consumables, and that's fun. That's interesting. This thing is never... I'm selling this. This benefits no one and does nothing. I need to find a way... Can I shift these two? Oh, I lose out on way too much of a benefit there. Shit balls. What are you? Panacea. I like your effect, but no. So getting the drink me bottle seems to be the solution to potential problems. Okay. So here's my problem here. Like, this activates there, and that's fine. This is not doing the effect it was set to do. It's level 2 Rathros. If I put this here, attack... When an adjacent attack tile is halved, give a shield and +7 health. That's really good, but I don't know how to make it work. Unless I just move this healthy draw here. Yeah, that might... It's the level 2 version. That might be the only real option we have. If the game would be so kind as to give me the final upgrade of my primary weapon, that would be sick. That'd be schmansical. I don't have another one of these. These doesn't help me. I'm gonna upgrade this. This thing rocks. I'm losing. I'm going from 1, 2, 3, 4 to 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I'm losing 1 if I do this, but this thing. Yeah, see, that goes to 18. Shit. shit and balls and such. I'm just gonna lock these two. Fuck it. And with this here, touching nothing, it benefits me nothing, so I'm going to move... Or no, it's giving her an extra fucking +1. This doesn't need to be anywhere within... Or does it? Applied by adjacent tiles last one longer, and it's applied to our hero who has a hero effect. God damn it, and I can't... Yeah, I've reached my weapon limit. Shit. Also, this isn't doing anything because it's not actually close to any of our attack tiles. Damn. Alright, if I move this over here... It's also not doing anything, but it's already not doing anything. It can at least get that there and have the additional consumable on the board. Versus damaged goods. This motherfucker's stacking shields. Get out of here. Your fucking luck build. Just let my weapons actually attack, please. That would be great. 20. Cool. Well, that was a really convenient random target. Oh, the shield completely blocks out the attack. Damn. Double damage. Alright, we put his weapon to sleep, so that's done its job. And she gets her to activate her ult. So basically I just have to worry about Wukong. Although my biggest weapon... 41 damage on the recurring shiv, how did that happen? Oh, why is it asleep? Be asleep when you don't do things for me. Okay. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel very alright about that, though. Select reward. You've survived 10 rounds. The board grants you a reward. Use it wisely. Drag on shop bell to reroll only rarity A. Hello? What? Merge with a tile to receive a level 1 copy of it. I'm getting that, because that's cool. That's wild. You're gonna give me a legendary fucking weapon? Alright, I'll take it. Hey, let's triple up this Ring of Power, which unfortunately lessens what we can do there. I have nothing with ammo. I'm not a big fan of a level 1 Sentinel's Amulet, I'll be real. Let's try to battle another White Rabbit tile. Can't do much with that. Nor can I do much with that. This is a multi-turn build kind of thing. The problem is I don't really have anywhere that it can go that works unless... Peppered soup, I think, is what's giving us 22 damage there, so I'm not super inclined to get rid of that. I'm gonna buy this, and then I'm gonna start resetting, looking for upgrades. Frenzied Belt Spirit, you're giving me 2 things that it's a weapon. I can't do that. Thank you. 28. Not enough coins. Let me correct. Oh, well, you gave me the thing for free anyway. Thanks, game. After 2 turns, give 1 shield to a random adjacent foe. What do you do? And then what do you do? And it just spends its charges, give adjacent attack tiles through power. You aren't doing much, actually, Power Monocle. I'm gonna give me that War God charm. Alright, let's just... No, let's put you here for the fuck of it. Let's go in with that. It's taken way longer and way scarier than it should have to get to a point, but this is like a working, entirely cased out build. A lot of people... I'm assuming this is all... Yeah, this is all online battles. Asynchronous fucking multiplayer is interesting. A lot of people going with some Wukong. I've noticed. This thing has not helped me once. Okay, we were able to sleep out the staff before, and we were able to get Alice's ult off by turn 4. Okay, yeah, I don't know what the hell just happened there, but Alice's 37 attack. That just worked out, I guess. I'm just fishing for doubles at this point. That's really funny. Which I can put here because that's not actually doing anything. Retributor's Needle applies 3 poison to the hit target. Oh, that would be cool if I wasn't maxed out on my possible weapons. I can sell this though. That's not gonna be better. It's not gonna build better than anything I already have. I can buy you. And I can buy you, and pray that we have enough to find the best versions of that. Hello, unstable core. When an adjacent consumable is triggered, give it +1. Oh boy, that's the build. Okay, cool. Got it. The build. Just the whole build. Right there. What about you? What are you worth? Got it. This seems dumb as hell. I know I bought that Ring of Power, but... new things have happened. Can get that unstable core there. Alright, now how to best allocate this is the thing I did not consider. We could, nope, have to have that there. Alright, cool. Is this going to exclusively benefit the healing thing? I think it might exclusively benefit the healing thing. That might just be where that lives. Damn. I don't have any money to re-roll. Because if I got even one more healing drought, I would have that to level 3. I'd have the room for this thing, assuming that that's as it should be. Any one of those doubled up to be maxed out would be great. It would be great. Hey, Kaya, how's it going? And beyond, good to see you. We're doing demos today. Had a lot of stuff happen, so I didn't exactly get my 12-hour schedule of marathoning in, but you know what? The plan right now is that for the next 2 days, I'm gonna fucking stream demos. Maybe 3, I don't know. This is all by the seat of my pants here. But this is Turnbound, for those just joining. Auto Battler with a attaché case style passive effect synchronicity builder. Yeah, there's a lot going on here. Okay, thank you for having your once per whatever revive. That's great. It's interesting. Because as you can see, my hero here, Alice, starts with 6 attack, and now it has 45 for some reason. I'm aware of a couple of these attacks, a couple of the synchronicities I have going on here. Didn't think that was, it was gonna build like that. How dare. 51. Okay, whatever we got is working. Whatever that is. 1,000 damage dealt, that's an achievement. Somehow I lost. I disagree with the summation of events. I'm going to use my one free redone. So the other cool thing that I'm just purely insinuating by names is that this is like a passive PvP game where your build is essentially being thrown out online. There's like the people you're going against aren't actively going against you at the same time, but they're just within a particular stage. And their builds are being what you are put up against. Okay, just almost instantly dead. Almost instantly dead. That's concerning. Perhaps my 40 attack shiv will attack the hero? Nope, it's going to attack his armor that seems to have, like, massive revivification properties. Will it stay dead? It will not stay dead. That fucking armor is amazing. Why won't it stay dead? These... Oh, it's got 2 sets of Phoenix pills built on it? Damn. Wild. Wild. Damn, just like 90% of your opponent's health. Right there then. Man, why couldn't I get a fucking Sun Wukong build the first time I tried that? This is nuts. That's crazy. We've destroyed basically every means of him to attack. Now we have finally taken him out, except for the fact that he has... Ooh, no, we spent all of his Phoenix pills. Okay. So, we've got a couple of aims here, because we've maxed out our board, and there's a lot that's kind of locked in for this build to work. Pure upgrades, though, those are pretty free. I have nowhere to put this. I'd rather keep the cash. 8, huh? Oh, wait, no, we can max out our peppered soup. Which means that our shiv starts with 40. For who? So, tragically, we could get a level 2 waiting iron. Unfortunately, it is... we are capped out on the number of weapons we can have equipped, and there is not a single version of this that doesn't require everything we have. So that's the worry. The Mad Hatter's Hat. You would think the one thing you'd want for Alice. Damage first time only, deal 2 damage to all opponent tiles. That seems pretty good if we only had 4 spaces for it. I can make 4 spaces for it. Screw it. This thing applies taunt to our armor. But I think we've kind of capped out what we can with our White Rabbit charges. Putting that there seems like the better deal. The only issue here is that the shield that this has provided has been clutch as hell. My one concern is that this is not going to be any better. We'll find out. We'll see. I am also leaving... Yeah, you know what? Let's have our 2 rabbits. I think we can only generate 1 rabbit at a time, but screw it. Because the level 3 variant is just very good. Oop. I forgot to turn that off, sorry. There's so much, like passive synchronicity that we're just waiting on to see whether or not it actually works. I have thrown quite a bit off of the build. Like, Alice is in danger with what we currently have. And I think this is our last battle, so if we win, we win. See, look at this setup that they've got going on. This is a completely different, possibly less viable deal. So many things have taunt active. Oh, they've built into that Alice stall working. Alice is their main attacker with that thing. Yikes, alright. That thing's sleeping, but we killed it anyway, or I guess we didn't. Okay, we're down on our armor. We've destroyed both of her sleep enablers. Or, well, she's got one more, but it's a lot left. I love and hate that that thing gives itself a free revive. Now we have destroyed all of her hush brushes. But we are completely armorless at this point. Wow, that can trigger on my turn. That's wild. That's wild and crazy. Oh no, we lost the... that's the level 1 one at least. Hey, Mad Hatter Hat did its job. The urge to buy Tyler, the Creator's latest 3 albums on vinyl store today was strong. I mean, any new album you like on vinyl's always got the pull. Okay. There's your code if you want to challenge this build. I think it's a pretty decent build. Alright, let's give Robin Hood's run a go. It's interesting, it didn't give us our, like, it didn't spend one of our runs for Sun Wukong, but it did for Alice. Just because that was, like, the real tutorial. Not available in demo. Alright, well, something to look forward to in the main game. Yeah, that was interesting. That was, like, it does all the good brain numbers, I think, when it comes to, like, trying to create build synchronicity. That was pretty solid. I might actually get this game. I don't know. I'm not sure. Not sure. Maybe. It's on the wish list. The auto battler thing, I understand. Like, the game needs it. The game cannot have too much directed targeting. Primarily because the game works in an asynchronous fucking multiplayer. So I understand, like, what this is from the ground up. I don't know if it's my thing in particular, but there's so much going for it. Like, aesthetically, the combination of things that you can do, the actual, like, game schema of creating your perfect layout to result in just hoping that you win that auto battle thing against your randomized opponent. I don't know. There's a lot here. If that's your vibe, this demo is currently active and available. Turnbound. Gonna check the store page real quick. Because this was a demo that we had downloaded last NextFest. Turnbound exists and is out. You can get this game. This game, it's still technically in early access, but maybe some game balancing is still keeping it from 1.0. This seems like it's ready to go. If you want to check it out, it's $15. That's I would pay more for less. It's a solid one. Let's head on to the next. Demonstrable on a range from demonstrable or demonstrable. This one's good. I liked it. Ooh, and a thank you for playing the demo. In the full game, you can climb the chamber in ranked mode, relax in unranked mode, pit your best builds against friends or creators in duel mode, unlock boards and hero skins, carry your progress forward as you fight for freedom, and it looks like more heroes are on the way. There's a lot going on here. I like this. This thing's cool. I just might. But on to the next.